Hello and welcome to a new video. Today I am unboxing the MacBook Air. This is a brand new MacBook Air M4 2025 and in midnight color. So let's unbox this 8 months later from the release date. Let's unbox the brand new MacBook Air, or 8 months old, but let's get right into it. So the back shows all the details of your brand new MacBook. It is a M4 chip, 16 gigabytes of memory, 256 gigabytes of storage. I couldn't get the biggest storage for reasons. I'll mention that at the end of the video. So let's open this MacBook and see what it looks like, and I'll give you my review of it once I've turned it on. So let's open the MacBook. You first see the MacBook, but let's put this to the side. What do you get in the box? We have the leaflets. I'm not going to read that. You get the charger. If you're in America, obviously it will be a slightly different charger. You get the charger and then you get the wire. This is a wire. It's like a magnetic thing and it's a USB-C. Put that to the side. That's really what you get in the box. This is a MacBook Air. Let's open it. I've never had a MacBook Air. I've had a MacBook Pro back in 2017. This computer in front of me, which is a iMac, that's from 2017. So I feel like this is quite an upgrade and I can use this for, editing this video. So it'll be really beneficial for me. Let's open this MacBook Air and see how it looks in the color Midnight. This is the MacBook Air Midnight. It looks a lot more black on camera, but let's open it. See the Apple logo? I have to say, it does look great. So this is the MacBook Air M4 chip, 256 gigabytes. You can go all the way up to, I could be totally wrong, but I think you can go up to 2 terabytes of storage. This is the 13-inch model MacBook Air. It's 10-core CPU and 8-core CPU. You can, on Apple, upgrade to 10 CPU. The way I bought this is I couldn't do too much with it. So first look at it, it looks great. I mean, it looks very smart. I like the color. So let's just see what we do next. We've got language, English. Okay, so I'm gonna set all this up and I'll give you my honest first impressions of this MacBook Air. I've changed my mind and let's set this up on camera. So first of all, transfer your data to this Mac. I've realized my iMac is 8 years old and there isn't actually too many documents or anything that I feel is important for this MacBook. So I'm just going to set it as new. I'm going to finish doing this, but before I actually finish doing this, I want to just show you around the actual MacBook. So on the left of the MacBook, you get 2 USB-C ports with magnetic charging, not too sure what it's called. And then on the right side, all you get is a headphone jack. And that's really it with the outside of the MacBook Air. I'm just going to set this up and then I'll let you know my opinions on it. I can't really give you too much because this is my first time seeing it and using it, but I'll just compare, the other MacBooks and stuff like that, and yeah, and let you know, is it worth getting this late in 2025? Is it worth just waiting 5 months and maybe possibly getting the brand new one? Let me just finish setting this up and we'll be right back. The MacBook Air is all set up and ready for me to use. So I did it as a new Mac. I realized that obviously there's a lot of stuff that I do want to transfer. So hopefully I can work out, transferring like all the iMovie stuff. Hopefully I can transfer all that from the old iMac and everything like that. But I wanted it brand new because the iMac is full of, stuff that I don't really need on this. So but yeah, it is great. I changed the background to London, but I'll probably change it again because I'm not the biggest fan of it. Looks great, but yeah, now is for the review. I was gonna just give you initial impression review, but now thinking about it, maybe I spend about a week or so with this MacBook and then I'll give you a proper review. We'll see you in a split second for you, but it'll be a week for me, and I'll give you a review of it and also give you the comparisons of is it actually worth getting in December or whatever 2025? Is it worth getting it 8 months later, or is it best to get the new one? Not too sure if you can hear the background. I'm using a brand new DJI mic and I'm not too sure if it picks up background noise. My cat is meowing at my door, but yeah, if it isn't, then that's great. But yeah, for the first time I'm using a mic, which is the DJI Mic Mini. So if you think the audio sounds great, let me know. Go check out this video right here. This is the iPhone 17 Pro, and you'll hear the iPhone 17 Pro unboxing, and you'll hear the audio with that, and you can compare, you know, what sounds better. But anyway, we'll see you in about a week, but it'll be a split second for you. And yeah, I'll give you a proper review of this and everything like that. So we'll see you very, very soon, or split second for you like this, and you'll be it'll be a week later. But anyway, a week later. It has actually been more than a week. It has been 4 weeks. I have been ill for 2 weeks. 2 weeks of those 4 I have been ill. I'm still quite ill. Anyway, so it has actually been 4 weeks, not 1 week. A split second for you, but 4 weeks for me. I'm currently just editing the video that you're watching right now, as you saw coming out of the screen. I haven't really, you would think in the 4 weeks, or 2 weeks, let's say, because I've been ill for 2 weeks, you would think I would know a bit more about this computer, and I would have a great review for you. And to be totally honest, I have the review for you of today's experience of editing this video so far. And let me give you my review of this computer and give you the comparisons of last MacBook Airs, you know, specs, and also potential of maybe what you'll see with the new MacBook Air in March 2026. And you can make the decision. Do you buy this one, or do you wait till March, or do you just get the earlier one to save a little bit of money? I'm not too sure how much you would save, but let's get the review done, and yeah, let's get it. So before I compare the MacBook Airs, let me just give you my quick review. I'll just give you my honest review of it. First impressions slightly, because this is my first time ever editing a video on this. This video right here is first time edited on to my MacBook. So let's just see, is there a difference from my 2017 iMac? Yes, there is differences. Before I compare the MacBook Airs, first, let me just give you my honest review of this MacBook. To be totally honest, I haven't really experienced it enough. Yes, it's been 4 weeks. This is my first time editing a video on this MacBook, and it's the one that you're watching right now. And I'll just let you know the differences I noticed with editing on this MacBook compared to my 2017 iMac. And yeah, let's do this. This is the MacBook. Shout out if you play Kendama. This is the MacBook. It looks great. My initial review of this MacBook Air 2025 on iMovie, editing on iMovie. It's only a small amount of editing, and let me just tell you, there is a big difference. Big difference with this MacBook is simply speed, smoothness. It's just speed, you know, there's no lagging. I was able to just cut it, you know, delete clips, you know, add a title, add sound effects, everything like that, and it did not lag at all. The first initial editing, it did not lag. On the iMac 2017, it lags all the time, but it's because it's 9 years old next year, you know, so it's getting old. And yeah, the sound of this, there was zero sound of the MacBook. Didn't sound like an airplane. I wasn't able to, you know, get a big upgrade of a MacBook. But let me tell you, this speed, this for the price, 800, I got it less than £900. What still a great laptop indeed. So yeah, so that's my really review of it. Is, you know, all I've really done with it is edit, and let me tell you, it is an upgrade. It is fast, it is smooth. I see nothing wrong with it. It is a good size, it is very light, it's 13-inch. And yeah, it's great. It's going to be great for, you know, future stuff. But yeah, that's my honest review of it. It's just great with editing and great with that. So I feel like this laptop, if you're in uni, in college, or anything like that, then I think this MacBook is great if you can afford it. I understand a lot of people are struggling these days with money, and that's why I'm struggling. I'm doing pay now, pay later, buy now, pay later, you know. I wanted to be real with you guys, because I know what it's like when you see people getting stuff and you're like, man, I can never afford it, or oh, I can't afford it now. That's my review of the MacBook. I know it's not much. I know it's been 4 weeks, and that's the review. Absolute rubbish. But let me just compare. I'll get the specs up on the MacBook and compare the last MacBook Air to this MacBook Air, and I'll just tell you additional things to the new MacBook that will be coming out. So let me just go on the Apple website, and let's compare it. Let's compare the models. So let's ignore this one right here. Let's focus on the MacBook Airs. So to be totally honest, there isn't really much difference. It's the same size. It's an M4 chip, not an M3 chip. So it's an upgrade from the last MacBook Air, you know, from M3 to M4, and then all the same up to 10. Okay, so a bit more higher unified memory you can go up with the new MacBook. Same amount of battery life, you know, Touch ID, the media hardware, you know, there's some differences, there's some little specs that you know, there is some differences, but I mean, to be totally honest, it's not really noticeable. I mean, if it is a big price drop to get the MacBook Air last year's one, then I would probably suggest getting it, you know, if you're on a really low budget. But if you can afford the, you know, £999, you know, I got this for under £900, you know, so sometimes they can be lower than 900. I would definitely get this one. So yeah, so that's really it with the comparison. Really much to compare. It is very, 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 very similar. Next year's MacBook Air will get the M5 chip, which is the first ever time a MacBook Air obviously has ever gotten an M5 chip. That's really it. I mean, with the new MacBook Air next year, you'll get the M5 chip. There might be other stuff, but we'll find out later at the start of next year. So I would suggest, if you don't need the MacBook Air right now, immediately, I would just suggest, you know, if you don't need it for at least 6 months, I would just suggest just waiting for the next MacBook and see the differences and see what you can get. And also, this MacBook will be a little bit cheaper if you get it from elsewhere, you know, once another MacBook comes out. So yeah, that's all I can really say. I'm really, you know, sorry for, you know, for this video being so messy and very like unorganized. I am ill. I am putting it on a bit more to not seem as ill as I am. I'm trying my best to create this video. Yeah, it is what it is, but I appreciate you watching this unboxing video. This isn't good. This isn't good. I'm currently editing the video that you're watching now, and I want to be real with you guys. I was praising this laptop. I was thinking, wow, for the money, it's great, and it is. But for the level of video editing that I'm doing, which isn't insane, look at it. It's currently just doing that spinning circle rainbow thing. All I was doing is changing the color slightly, you know. Yeah, obviously the video is all natural, but sometimes I might want like certain color to change and stuff. Anyway, it's been loading, and watch. Oh, okay, that's not great. I'll change it a bit. Look at it, see? Am I supposed to edit videos for the next year or so if it's going to do this all the time? So I have decided I'm going to return this MacBook. I know. You just watched the entire MacBook unboxing and you're like, wow, I want this MacBook Air. And now you're like, you were telling me it's not great. But I'm not telling you it's not great. It is good. It did everything on the editing until I wanted to change the coloration or the sound of the video, then like how loud it is, then it does this. So I've decided to, now I'm going to return it and see if I can get the MacBook Pro, which shouldn't do this, and see if I can get that. And then that will see last year's, and I won't have to worry about, you know, needing to upgrade it for a while. So yeah, so I just wanted to like be real with you that yes, this computer is great for the money. In terms of big editing, if you're editing videos, if you're editing photos, you know, I don't know if it will be good, because, you know, maybe if you upgrade the gigabytes or upgrade whatever the software is, it might work better, but it's not working great. Also, I switched to hotspot, so my 5G, like really good internet, and it still did the same thing. I turned it off, it even crashed. I went back onto it, it does the same thing. So I know it's not the Wi-Fi, I know it's not my data, it's literally the software of the computer. So I just thought I'd mention that. I don't want you to not buy it. I just simply be aware, if you do editing and stuff like that, I wouldn't get it. But if you need it for Word, you know, uni stuff, college stuff, then yeah, it's good enough for a student, but not good enough if you want to, you know, do high level things. So, and this is iMovie, it's not that high level. So I've decided that I'm just going to return it tomorrow, most likely. If I can send iMovie file, if I can send it to my files, drop it to my iMac, which is 8 years old, and see if I can finish editing this video, because I'm almost done. But yeah, I just thought I'd mention that I don't want to leave you guys with, oh wow, you should get it, and then you get it, and then you do the same thing, video editing or something, and you're like, you said it's, and then I'm like, you know, I didn't tell you that it's done this. So I thought I'll let you know, and yeah. So usually I have no idea when I'll create an unboxing video, but every time I upload an unboxing video, it is always on Fridays at 7 p.m. Just make sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell so you get notified for future content I do create on this channel, because if you get notified, then you would know that I would have another unboxing video next Friday happening. Yes, 2 unboxing videos in 2 weeks. I mean, what the hell? Usually it's once a year. Yeah, another unboxing video next Friday, and then there will be a video on New Year's Eve. More of a chatty video. The video will most likely be titled See You in 2026, because I did this last year for 2025. So that will be a bit more of a chatty video. Look forward to that, and also look forward to the unboxing video on Friday next week. So Friday next week, the 19th. But yeah, so I appreciate you watching this video. I am sorry that the review wasn't in depth and stuff like that. I honestly, I haven't really experienced the computer enough, the laptop enough to really give a great review. Like I said, with the iMovie, the speed is very, very noticeable, and it is great. I'm just so sorry that I'm so ill. I can't really do much about that. Anyway, you are probably not here watching this because I'm just talking absolute rubbish, and you came here just to check out the brand new MacBook Air. So we'll see you with a new video next Friday, unboxing video. We'll see you very, very soon, and yeah, you'll see me soon. Peace.